Hi. Today we're playing video game. I thought I saw, I don't know why. I saw my camera and I thought it was Rayquaza in the background. I must be, I think I'm having it's like psychotic episode. Like right there, I thought it was a Rayquaza, like, whatever. I don't know. It's anyway, we're back. There was a Rayquaza, you're not crazy. Can you imagine? No intro? Only game, no intro. Cinema. I need my little fan on. Hi gamers. I made a thread yesterday of Goog horror games. Oh shit, I need to post that I'm live on Twitter. What will my followers do without me? What's up, Ozzy, Cougar? What's up, Sma, Dodolpino? Cat Phoenix, The Dens. Dude, Sims busting out was so good. I'm obsessed with this image. I think Rain sent this in Discord. It's so sick, dude. There's a full version. Let me find it. One sec. Important. It just keeps playing. Who sent this? Mally sent this. Yeah, hold on. There's a full version. Dens, can you use this in the background of your next DJ track? The force field. AI is cool sometimes. There's some things where AI should be allowed to cook. The AI man. Can you feel my heart club edition? This is cool as hell. Everybody thinks they're anti-AI until they see this cat, dude. For legal reasons, I'm also anti-AI. Oh my god, dude. Hold on. Oh, I made a wholesome moment, right? I made a thread of my favorite horror games that we've played on stream. You know what's really bad? Is out of 200 horror games that we've played on itch, there's only like 10 that I think have been good. Which is so depressing to think about. But I made a thread of all the ones that I like. We played Who's Lila, which I think might be my favorite horror game I've played overall. I haven't gotten all the endings yet. But the developer followed me after this thread, which is crazy. I was losing it. And then the Flathead and Silkbulb test dev also followed from this, which is nuts. Huge fan. That's maybe my, like, these three are like my favorite horror developers, which is wild. And then I did Greener Grass Awaits, which is awesome. Mouthwashing. Mouthwashing devs actually sent me the game, which was really sick. That was really sweet. Then this one, I don't remember who in chat recommended this game, but if you did, please recommend more. I put Funeralopolis in there. No, I'm not a human. I put iPad Baby. This dev deserves so much more recognition. It's a musician, and they just make the most like fucked up games. Like it's insane. It's so sick. Thank you, Archie.
Thread.
Thank you, Archie. Yeah, iPad Baby is so good. I literally want to make a YouTube video about this developer. I think I might. I might just turn this thread into a YouTube video because like these devs deserve so much more credit. Some of them are already famous, so it's like whatever, but Crystalline, thanks for the sub. This I understand this dev on a spiritual level. I can't explain it. This dev, it's like the games are really funny, but there is a tangible frustration of like someone who makes content or music, and it just, there's like some like, there's so many layers of like irony and frustration. It's like dripping with it to the point where it's terrifying. Even though it's a game about having Subway Surfers on the side of your screen and a Ring camera to your left, and this is what the game looks like. It's insane. It's such a crash out of a game. This one, have you guys played? Kitty Horror Show makes great games. I would argue that they're not good games for stream. They're more just extremely uncomfortable experiences. But I love Kitty Horror Show. Then I put Tenebrae Somnia. It's like the real horror director who puts in live action cutscenes. And then Tormenture, which is just a really, really good demo. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So out of 200 games, I have only enjoyed 13. And I have it documented. We've played over 200 itch.io games. It's crazy. Like, we have played so many games on stream. So my goal is to get to 1,000 and then see how many of them are good. But it's rough, dude. Some of these games are so good in the first half and then they just fumble. These have all been great. Even though this is just a demo, I would literally rate this demo higher than like, it's very, very good. What else is new? I played 1,000 horror games. Yeah, some cringy title like that. Oh, I posted my skateboarding video. If you're interested, it's on my Twitter. I made an alt account on, dude, I've been doing so, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have like some brainworm where I'm just obsessed with editing right now, and I don't know why. But I'm working on a main channel video about voice acting. I finished the script and stuff. And then I made an alt YouTube channel to post stream clips, and a TikTok, and then an Instagram where I post the skating stuff, and a skateboarding TikTok, and a skateboarding YouTube, where I'm just gonna upload once a week my progress. But it's sick because I didn't tell anybody here about the TikTok, and I'm not going to. But some like random strangers have already found it. And they're like replying in the comments with like genuinely good advice. Like just random skaters on TikTok. It's so awesome. Like the community is so wholesome. Surfers just tell you to kill yourself. I'm serious. Like I've been surfing all my life, so I'm happy I started with surfing. Skaters are like, yo, another skater. Holy shit, keep at it, bro. Here's some tips. Love to see your progress, followed, etc. Surfers are like, stay the fuck out of the water. And it kind of makes sense because more skaters doesn't hurt anybody. More surfers, you only have, by introducing a new person to surfing, you technically hurt surfing, which I'm still against being gatekeepy, but it is kind of true. That means more people in the water, more chance of pollution, less waves for you, more crowds. You know what I mean? So I was like, I get it. I get it. It's still bad, but I understand why people are less welcoming. I don't think you should tell people to kill themselves, though. That's that's. I think there you go. Anyway, how's your day, chat? That's a hot take, man. What did I do? I started working out at a new gym. That's cool. Man, that's such like a normie, like that's something you tell a normal person and they're like, oh shit, where is it? Cool, man. You say that on stream and it's like, yeah, I wiped my ass today. So what else did I do? Oh, I filed some taxes. I did tax write-offs on an Excel spreadsheet. You guys like that? Fuck, I didn't do it. But it was so boring. No, I don't. Proud of you. Took a nap today? That's huge. I haven't taken a nap in forever. Oh man, you weren't supposed to do those. Yeah, true. I honestly shouldn't do my taxes. Found out you have another chronic illness? All right. And then you wash your car? Okay, so it started bad and then you brought it back around. It's awful. We've reached new heights in streaming. Yeah, wiping my ass. Stupid, man. What an interesting life I lead. You have a new psychiatrist? That's probably because your past one was bad, so that's probably also not a good thing. Thank you, Pompey. I boarded up my window for this hurricane that's going to wreck me. These are so fucked, man. You guys have fucked up lives. Did Art played games? Okay, at least Conroy's having fun. I'm just like, oh, I did some taxes today. Got a new gym membership. I'm boarding up my windows because a hurricane is going to destroy my livelihood. I have another chronic illness, and my old psychiatrist was bad, so I had to find a new one. School to climbing? Okay. That's good. I love that. You got your driver's license today? That's good. I failed my driver's test twice. And I remember crashing out when I was 16. And I was like, if I can just get my driver's license, I'll be happy. Like, that's all I want. God, it was so... Not having a license, like, life as, like, a teenager before you could drive was, like, hell. It is crazy that you're just kind of stuck until you're 16. Like, you don't have free will of where you want to go. That's gnarly. You don't unlock free roam until you're 16 years old. Wild. No. It's like, if you're an adult without a license, that's fine. But if you're a teenager living with your parents without a license, that sucks. But at least, like, now you have Uber and income, right? So it's like, it's whatever. Then you get too old to drive and you're stuck again. Dude, I don't know. I see like 95-year-olds on the road, like they drive like they're suicidal because they might be. And it's like, we shouldn't let these people on the road. We shouldn't let somebody who only has a few years left to live drive around young people. Like, it is scary how they drive. You could say it's due to age. I think it's just because they're like, fuck it, I got nothing to lose. This sounds so bad, but I bumped into an old lady on the road. In her car. She wasn't on the street. In her car. And she got the tiniest scratch on her, of like her paint. But when she went to go get her car checked out, they said that the replacement was $2,500 for a new bumper. Because it was just deep enough that they couldn't paint over it. She was 96 years old. Oh no, I'm sorry. She was 86 years old. I was like, lady, I get it. But also, do you need this money? You are not going to be around to spend this money. I'm 27. Why do you need this? Even the guy at the car shop was like, yeah, man, I don't think she needs to do it. But she wants to do it, so you can't really get out of this one. I just wanted so badly to tell her, like, you have like a few years at most. Let me live my life. You had your chance. It's crazy. Look here, crone. Awful. That's such an evil thing to say, but it's how I felt in the moment. Saying this with like this in the background's crazy. You had your chance. It's my turn. One foot in the grave. Yeah, one banana peel and it's over. That's all I gotta do. Just a little banana peel, and that's the end. It's Jover. What day is it? It's the 8th? Oh my god. I gotta do a calendar thing. Buh. One jump scare and it's up. Literally, if she saw this, she would just die instantly. We should destroy every old person. Do you guys think it's more moral to wipe out every single 6-month-old or every single 80-year-old? 80 and above. Or do you think... Let me finish before you say yes. You guys are insane. You guys are crazy. You just said yes before I... You gotta wait for me to finish. You guys are so eager to kill these babies. Just kill everybody? We don't give a fuck? We don't know. We need them gone. What about kill everyone between 7 months and 79 years? Do you think humanity would survive if we killed everybody between 7 months and 79 years? Yeah, like 80-year-olds taking care of babies. Like, I think it's just over, right? Because then they would have to live to 100. And they would need doctors to help them. And the doctors are also 80. That's a lot of diapers. Babies and old people can't walk, so it's over. I'd be curious to see. Someone should test this out. They'd find a way. It's fine. The iPad babies would use AI. Someone write this into a young adult dystopian novel, quick. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, a 7-month-old can start being self-sufficient. I would say at, like, 14, they could start, like, you know, scrapping together to survive. But they would have to be raised by 80-year-olds, and to get them to 14, they would have to live to 94 with only the help of other 80-year-olds. And that's only taking into account the 80-year-olds that are left because... Oh, no. Well, yeah, anyone older than 80 would just age too fast. So it would be up to everybody who is exactly 80. That is true verse. Wasn't there a book that killed all, like, 13-year-olds? I think there was a book series where it killed everyone above the age of 13. Right? Am I crazy? My Nana's like 80 and she's doing shockingly well. Dude, my great grandma who died a year or two ago, she lived to 104, I think, 104 or 105. And she was, last time I had seen her, she was listening to Maroon 5. And I was like, Grandma, what was the Great Depression like? And she was just like, Adam Levine is so hot. I was like, what the fuck? She had MTV on the television. And I was like, World War I, World War II, the American Civil War, I don't know, tell me something. And she just kept on talking about like trending topics, like Brad Pitt or something. She was like, Brad Pitt is so hot. I was like, come on. Ah, fuck it all. Yeah, it's really funny. She did not care. One time I asked her what it was like growing up, and she just said, boring. I was like, I mean, I guess the Great Depression would be boring. But it's like... I mean, I feel like it's gonna be like... When we're really, really old, our grandchildren are going to ask us about COVID, and we're just going to talk about Hawk Tuah. It's going to be so annoying. It's going to be the worst shit ever. COVID, quarantine, like just, I don't, man, living through a quarantine is crazy. She's bowling in heaven. This sounds really made up. I'm not gonna lie. Great grandma Dorothy in Florida would listen to Maroon 5 all day. Nothing else. She literally just sat in her chair and listened to Maroon 5. I swear to God. I could not make up that it was Maroon 5. Like, I could not just pull that out of my ass. The only reason I know the frontman's name is because of my great grandmother. Let me tell you about Germa 985. Why is Germa's name 985? I wish it was Imagine Dragons. Oh my God. She probably did listen to Imagine Dragons. It's weird because she didn't have any signs of dementia. She remembered everything. She just chose not to convey it. She was really odd. So there's this VTuber called Iron Mouse. So crazy. They're gonna be asking me about 9/11 and I'm gonna be talking about Iron Mouse. I asked my great uncle about serving in World War II and he told me about his prosthetic penis. Fuck, man, that's insane. Her name is Haley Welch. Interesting. I really hope Haley Welch goes on Fortnite Friday. Rain is here to cause discourse. Yeah, did he get shot in the dick? How do you have a prosthetic penis? Oh my God, today almost, so me and Daff were in the car, and then in LA, if you want to make a left turn, you often have to stop at a yellow light. And then you have to turn right before it turns red, because there's no like, there's no way you can turn without it. Everyone who's been to LA has this experience. So me and Daff were at this, it was green, and we're about to turn left, and it turned yellow, so we're just waiting. And then this person would not stop going. And I was like, what the fuck? And they started barreling towards us, and they didn't even stop or try to swerve to the side. They were just full speed ahead, and the light turned red, and I'm in the middle of the road, and I have to wait for them in the middle of an intersection to finish driving. And then Daff was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I have to wait to get across because, and she was like, no. Why didn't you let them hit you? You had right of way. You could have gotten one of us fatally injured and made a ton of money. And I was like, that's what, you're in the passenger seat. You would die. She was like, I would lose an arm and a leg at most. I'm a streamer. I only need one hand. The other prosthetic can just move the mouse. I was like, she was genuinely mad that I didn't get into a car accident. I was crazy. I was baffled. What's the word that I don't say gagged anymore because I feel like it's appropriation. So I say flabbergasted. I say befuddled. Gobsmacked. Flabbergasted. Perplexed. Can we give you a pass? I'll stick with bamboozled. Bamboozled isn't even that's like saying you've been hoodwinked. The gay council should approve you to say gagged. Dude, somebody sent me this clip that is so hard to comprehend. I'll just pull up my TikTok. Shameless self-promo. Someone sent this clip in Discord. I had never watched it. Hold on. Do you think... Okay, it's this one. Dude. Do you think it's queer? It can't be. It's insane, man. I didn't have the awareness of what I sounded like. Do you think it's queer? It can't be. It's just insane, man. It can't be. And then someone titled the clip, Homophobic Father Analyzing Their Children. It's crazy. Just no context. Quite the queer quandary you found yourself in. Thanks, Captain Ketamine. Crazy name. How does Twitch just let you have that name? Like, is that fine? Did I make my name Black Tar Heroin? Me watching Republicans transvestigate Kyle Rittenhouse? Think it's queer? It can't be. Somebody, I'm not allowed to do this, but if somebody changed Wordle to just a picture of Kyle Rittenhouse, that would fit the description perfectly. It's crazy. What an insane, do not do that. I'm having a weird moment, dude. I have made 8 channels in the last 2 days. I don't know if this interests you, but I'm going to be posting cut-ups of streams every single day on this channel. And I'm posting some really weird shit for like main videos. That's not my main channel. It's just a new one I've started workshopping. I've made 8 different channels. I've made another one. I made another one. This is crazy. Hold on. There's so many, man. Where is it? Oh, here's one. Oh my god, hold on. I have made yet another one here for skateboarding, and I have an alternate skateboarding TikTok and Instagram where I'm gonna post my skating progress once a week. It's actually why I have to go, because I got so much advice across all the platforms from strangers, because I didn't tell anybody about this channel. It's super new. I just posted this earlier and that's it. But my ollies are ass, and I posted myself eating shit to get help, and actually a lot of people did come through and help, which is wild. But mainly it'll be on Instagram, which is on this. So I'm gonna see how much better I get posting once a week, skating every day after a year. So if you want to follow that like cooked progression, here it is. I'll also post surfing videos, because I do so much shit off stream, and I'm just gonna start posting it and see what happens. So we'll see. It's just a project, and this is Perv Dog.
Okay, is it okay if I touch you? Yeah? Okay, cool.
Is it okay if I touch you?
Felt very surfer-esque. I've been the thing is, I put the thing in. I've been skating my entire life. I have never done skate tricks. So I've been skating, like using a skateboard as transportation. I used to ride my skateboard every single day, like a mile to the beach. So like balance and like carving and shit like that is fine. Now, it wasn't even a longboard. It was just a regular skateboard. But yeah, I've never tried to do tricks on it. Mainly because I was always holding a surfboard while skating. But yeah, it's kind of gnarly. But yeah, I want to post me fucking up as much as possible. It's also to show there's no videos of like dudes who are like in their late 20s. I'm 27, so I say late 20s. Starting skating? It's weird. I think you get ollies in like a month. My goal is to get ollies this week, which I know sounds gnarly, but okay. I saw the video of me doing ollies. Joking helps, really? Here's the thing. I thought the video would look horrendous, and it looks really bad. But the thing is... Wait, what happened to the video? Am I stoned? What the... Oh, maybe I haven't refreshed this. Okay, so it looks, especially because I started with this. Hi, my. Yeah, so if it makes this like poses self-harm, going frame by frame is what I did, and I figured out a lot of what I'm doing wrong, which is good. It's so funny going frame by frame, dude. Like, I understand the pops, right? Sam. Oh, Sam, you're coming in at a weird time. You're raiding now? I'm about to end. I was going to raid you, dude. I saw you were playing mouthwashing. Welcome, chat. Just go to bed. Just don't watch this. We're analyzing my ollie technique because I'm about to go outside in real life. I think I have bad taste in games. Wait. Okay, Sam, did you see my thread? I made... Oh, okay, first of all, I need to highlight this dev to you guys, chat. This is the funniest game I've ever played in my life. Nobody played this. 0 people. Not a single person played this. And I quote retweeted it like, I will never forgive the system for not letting this pop off. It was a game jam thing. And I even tried typing in the name of the game and it didn't pop up. That's how, like, this game is so amazing, dude. Like, please go play this. It is legitimately the funniest game I've ever played. It's like Oblivion medieval dialogue. And your character is, it has like 500 pre-recorded audio of villagers. Except it's him and his friends just saying random shit that they upload into the game. So the audio is really unnatural and it doesn't make any sense, but you have to convince these people somehow to help you not get executed because you're on trial. So every day is a new chance to win the townspeople over, but they're really easy to piss off and you have to memorize their personalities. It's so fucking weird. Anyway, here's a thread of... Sam, you gotta play this one. This is Who's Lila. This is maybe my favorite horror game I've played in recent memory. Is that Germa? Everybody in chat was saying Germa as you play. Because you play, the whole game is about a demon kind of thing, sort of. And it's inside of you, and you have to control your face to look normal. And you control like the eyes, like the nostrils, eyebrows. It's not even a spoiler. People said that about, like, they were like, don't spoil it. Don't say it's literally like the first thing you see. Silk Bulb Test. This one was great. Sam hates this game. I think this game's a masterpiece. It's a golf whoring. Yeah, I'm just going to stop there. These other games are great. I put mouthwashing on there. Yeah. It's that. This game was so underrated. I want to DM this dev and straight up tell him that his branding is bad because his game is phenomenal. This game is incredible. It's a game within a game. It's only a demo, but it's really long. But the game is good, and then the game within a game is scary and better than, like... I liked playing it more than Resident Evil 8. It's scary and good, and it's like RE. Funeral Opus is good. I think Sam played that one. No, I'm Not a Human is peak. That one is a full game coming out. This is my favorite dev of all time. My favorite indie dev ever. He, I don't know what's wrong with him. Something is genuinely wrong with him. Like, I'm really worried about his mental health. His name is Walked Out Namans, and he just does the weirdest shit. Like something is wrong with this dude.
You deserve that.
And he makes like this is a game. He makes the creepiest, weirdest shit. He's just always crashing out. Like I don't know what. I don't know, man. But go check it out. There's a guy in a Discord I'm in that posts like this. Yeah, check on him. But it's not in a charming way. Kitty Horror Show is peak. I think everyone's already played these games though. Tenebrae Insomnia. I know Sam's already played this one. I don't think Sam's played this one. It's called Tormenture and it's a demo. Maybe the most promising demo I played at Steam Next Fest thing. It's so good. But Silk Bulb Test is just a demo for now. I knew I could trust this game dev because I saw him tweet this. Yo, the retweet. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, show me, show me, show me. He said, hot take of the week. Longlegs is an extremely mediocre and vapid B-horror movie disguised as a thought-provoking art house horror because of admittedly great cinematography, art direction, and marketing. I got by their marketing department bad. I'll give him that. When I saw that he didn't like Longlegs, I was like, okay, I can trust your horror taste. Thank God. No wonder I like the game. Longlegs was so disappointing, man. It's just such an empty movie. It was so ass. Anyway, that's my yapping. How can you hate Longlegs when it had this scene in it?
Oh yeah? Then why are your legs so long?
Oh my God, dude.
My leg.
Fuck. True.
Okay, is it okay if I touch you? Yeah? Okay, cool.
Is it okay if I touch you?
The emojis, dude. So sick. All right, okay, before I leave to go practice, fuck, I gotta go really soon. I need to analyze the ollie, okay? This is gonna be, I just need to nail this. So, bro, where is it? It always disappears. Okay, I need help with this, obviously. Okay, so I did manage to land some. So that one, I think my foot goes down too long. Well, no. This is maybe the one I didn't bend my knees, but I did get the pop. And then I landed on the wrong part. But the thing with bending your knees is you have to bend your knees before you kick down, which is such an awkward movement because that's not how you jump. Well, it is, but like this one is technically an ollie. All four of them got off the ground, and I think it's because I got the pop, right? Front foot came off too soon. You're right. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, because when I hear to jump, the ball of your foot needs to be more on the tail. The ball. Oh, so like the toe? Toe? The jumping motion starts way earlier than you think. Your shoulders come up as your tail goes towards the ground. Oh, wow. Okay, so when you pop your tail foot, use your toes, not your whole foot. Soon as you pop slide your foot and jump, where toe meets forefoot. Okay, so essentially, you pop your tail foot, use your toes. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's weird because, okay, so in surfing, when you learn a trick, like you watch videos and shit, but it's weird. It's like you focus on one part of it. This is how my brain works. Because I've been surfing all my life, but I'm new to skating-ish. So it's like I focus on one aspect of a trick and then I nail it down. And then, because if I think too much about too many moving parts, my brain turns to scramble. So if I could only focus on one thing to make this better, what would it be? One or two things. Would it be the pop with my toe and bending the knees? I think it's popping with my toes, with my toe, leg up, popping knees. A good pop will let you get away with a lot. Yeah, and I mean, the good thing about ollie is like, you don't have to learn how to ollie and be like, okay, I've perfected the ollie. Because you ollie your entire life, you know? Like, it's like the bread and butter. But only yes, if you want to spin, you pop different. If you want to spin like a kickflip, I accidentally almost did a kickflip. I don't know what I did. That was insane. I would have like pissed myself if I did it. Start with, I did I don't even know if I have it on camera, but I did whatever it takes to kickflip it, and the board landed back down like this on its wheels, but I didn't land on top of it because I was like so confused. It wouldn't have counted because it's like an accident, but still. Bend your knees more and pop with your toes. Okay, I have a question. My dirty ass room. Okay. So if I'm bending down, right? So if I'm gonna pop, do I start bent and then kick up with my back foot? So it'd be like, hold on. Dude, how do I even... Okay, we're right here. Right? So I bend down. And then I pop with my toe. So it'd be like... Right? But then I don't lift my front foot. I just slide it. So it would be bending down, kick up, slide. But bend... Interesting. Okay. Easier said than done. It needs to be executed at the same time. I got another piece of advice that said to not think of it at the same time. Ollie 5-step. Okay, and you slide up. And I know, as you guys have said, like, I've heard not to worry about the front foot right now, but to focus on the pop. Like, the pop is the key thing, right? As far as I know, you don't want your back foot to hit the ground necessarily. Right. So it's not like, when you say your back foot hitting the ground, do you mean your back foot hitting the ground on top of the deck? Shopify, dude, I thought you linked a Spotify link at first. Like, here's the positioning you want, and then you drop like one of your mixes. Okay, so, oh, interesting. You know what I think I'm compensating for? I have really tight Achilles from walking on my tiptoes, because I walk on my tiptoes for some reason. And I literally think, because I knew I was supposed to pop with my toes, I think in compensating for the pain, or not pain, but tightness, I was not using my toes, but I should. Yeah, I have fucked up Achilles. Like, really bad. Oh, this is good. Oh, fuck. That is, mouth washing. All right, okay. So I'm going to try to look for everything I did wrong. Oh, yeah. Look at my back foot. I mean, you guys have already noticed this, but look at it. See how my toes are just like, I do have some big ass feet, but it should be my toes are on the board. And then look at my foot hit the ground. And your heels shouldn't be dropping below the board. Yeah, right here, huh? It should be like standing on a flat foot, but only your toes on the board. So let's say I had my knees bent here and I had my back foot with my toes on it, I probably would have, this counted because for some reason the pop had enough force. But I kind of like, you know when you're rock climbing and then you see like a muscular dude like monkey up a V2, but you know he's never going to get a V3. That's kind of what I did here. I just used like monkey force to push it up. Bonk. So it doesn't really count. A good pop isn't slamming your back foot down, it's snapping the tail. And I kind of get that too, because you know how the first trick I was told to learn, and I've done this since I was little, but you pop the tail of the board and it pops up and you grab it in the air. Like I pop the bottom and the board flies up and I catch it to grab my board. I've always done that since I was a kid. I guess it's the same thing, right? Where it's like you have to like tap it. It's like a quick tap and the board flies up to you. How loose are your bushings? Oh, I don't know. If they're really loose, it might be harder to learn with them due to bouncing on the board. Interesting. Oh shit, I forgot there was music that scared me. Dude, skaters are so helpful, dude. Like, I've been surfing all my life, and surfers will just tell you to kill yourself, straight up. Skaters are so much nicer. Fuck, dude, this one's crazy. The Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. It's insane. Five Nights at Biden's. And I did like the worst thing you could possibly do. So many comments are like, John, wear a helmet. John, wear a helmet. Bro, it's the wrist guards. If you're skating vert, I'm never skating vert without a helmet, you know? But I think wrist guards are the priority for shit like this. Even though I didn't get hurt. It's fine. Skaters were founded on Buddhism. I think that's just Rodney Mullen, dude. Let's see how the pop is on this one. Rode scooters for around 8 years and was on and off skateboarding. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so... Yep, I'm using my heel again. Skaters taught me how to make a Gatorade bong and also helped me with my math homework. That's so sick. Okay, so I had the gusto with the pop, but it's the toe action. You guys have actually noticed the toe thing and no one else on Twitter did. Pop wasn't terrible. Pop wasn't awful. I mean, it's bad, but it's like, I now know how to fix that, which is good. Are my knees bent here? A little bit. Not, it's all right. Then there's this one. I mean, yeah, my number one goal is to just get more people back into skating and stuff. I recently got back into surfing after taking a break for a year. Sorry, I'm analyzing this pop. Need to use my toes, and it would have been goated if I had used my toes and bent my knees. Yeah, this is crazy because this is the closest I was to using my toes, and it was like fine. You want your knees to be like bending together and then pop with the extension of your knees. Interesting. I think for some reason, there's a hard thing for me bending my knees before jumping, before popping. Yeah, because obviously you bend your knees before you jump, but bending my knees and popping with the toe is weird for me. But yeah, I think skating is something everyone should do. Or no, anything where you fail publicly over and over again until you do something. I think is not to get philosophical, but you should rewire your brain to normalize fucking up without the expectation of getting something right away. Because lately I have been, because I grew up surfing or I grew up working out and stuff, I don't have to try anymore. Not in like a pompous way, but like if I take a week off the gym, nothing happens. And then I'm just maintaining weight, so I don't even have to push myself anymore. But it's made me really lazy, and I like stopped posting videos and whatever. So I started like skating, as being ass at skating has rewired my brain. The reason I've been editing more for no reason is because I've been skating, and I no longer have the expectation of like, if something fails, I should stop doing it. What's up, Shaggedy? Dude, I need to follow you. I always wake up in your streams. I associate your streams with like me being groggy and being like, where the fuck am I? Because Mo always raids. And I always fall asleep to Mo's streams. Start learning to skate and you get that first ollie. Yeah, it's like I feel like I don't have an ollie yet. Technically, I do. Technically. That's why I put the dolphin here. I was so happy. Technically, I did it, but it doesn't count. Man, it's so funny looking. Like, it's so important to film your skating too. I didn't want to at first because I didn't want to look lame, but you need to. Yeah, being able to ollie over like, I mean, right now, when I see like a huge crack or even like a curbside, what I've always done since I was a kid is just do a wheelie. There's so like, look, what was I trying to do here? A kickflip? Look at that. I thought I was doing something. Oh, I've also noticed some weird thing where moving is way easier. Okay, maybe not there. But like, okay, this was ass, right? Hold on. This was ass, but it was a lot easier to do it. Interesting. Never kill yourself. Just the main tips, bend the knees together on the pop, and on the extension, the front foot is fine for now. And then use my toes. So bend knees together, toe on pop. Yeah, I don't like learning tricks stationary. I don't know what it is. Being stationary is worse for me. I also I didn't want to do this in public in front of a ton of people, so I snuck onto some guy's like horse ranch, and it just smelled, it like reeked of horse shit. Nasty. It smelled so bad. That's part of the reason I stopped.